Hello! This video is a short explainer on enrolling in Fresh Start made by the Student Borrower Protection Center. We're a national nonprofit policy organization working to alleviate the burden of student debt in the country. We hope this video helps you walk through the steps you need to take to enroll in Fresh Start. Fresh Start is a program for federal student loan borrowers in default. A federal student loan account is placed in default when a borrower hasn't made payments for more than 9 months. You can find out if one or more of your loans is in default by checking your studentaid.gov dashboard. We have another short explainer video on finding your studentaid.gov dashboard. Being in default has a lot of negative consequences. Your wages can be garnished, and your Social Security or tax refunds can be seized. It also affects your credit score and can mean that you might have trouble getting a car loan or securing a mortgage to buy a house. To get out of default, borrowers typically either have to consolidate or rehabilitate their loans. Consolidation requires taking out a new loan and can take about a month or so to be processed, and rehabilitation is a 10-month process that can be onerous on the borrower. There is also a limit to the number of times a borrower can consolidate or rehabilitate their loan. The Fresh Start program is meant to be a quicker, easier way out of default. Fresh Start has a lot of benefits. It immediately restores one's ability to get on an income-driven repayment plan, which could have as low as a $0 monthly payment. It also enables folks to go back to school and have access to the federal aid they need. Plus, if someone used their one-time rehabilitation option during the payment pause, that rehabilitation option will be restored through Fresh Start. Finally, Fresh Start restores borrowers' credit scores and protects them from involuntary collections. Here's a list of federal loan types that are eligible for Fresh Start. One important thing to keep in mind is that the loans must have defaulted prior to March 13, 2020, when the payment pause began. No one should have defaulted during the payment pause, but any loan that goes into default after the on-ramp period ends on September 30th, 2024, won't be eligible for Fresh Start. Here's a list of ineligible defaulted loan types. These loans make up a smaller portion of the total defaulted loans across the country, but it's important to mention in case folks have these loans. These are not eligible for the Fresh Start program. To participate in the Fresh Start program, there are some actions that borrowers need to take. Borrowers have 1 year after the payment pause ends, so until September 30th, 2024, to do one of two things. Borrowers can either contact the Default Resolution Group or their guarantee agency. To find out who to call, borrowers can visit their dashboard. Generally, borrowers with direct loans in default should call the Default Resolution Group, while those with commercial FFELP loans should call a guarantee agency. The number to call the Default Resolution Group is 1-800-621-3115. When a borrower contacts the correct entity, they can either request to be placed in a repayment plan, or they could request financial aid from an eligible school. If a borrower chooses the latter option, the school will need a signed statement from the borrower stating that they agree to be transferred to a non-default servicer. If a borrower doesn't take one of these actions before September 30th, 2024, their loans will be placed back into default using the original date of delinquency. Thanks for watching this video on applying for Fresh Start. We hope it was helpful. If you need more help, check out more of our resources available at cancelmystudentdebt.org.